Welcome, dear youngsters. Once again, thank you for giving me this opportunity to spend some valuable time with you, pondering over such a sublime, most useful, all time great text Bhagavad Gita given to all people who want to succeed in life. The outer successes of the worldly professions, also the spiritual successes. Whoever seek for all of them, exhaustive guidance is Gita. That's what the purpose of Gita given by Krishna. The Yuddha, the Arjuna, all of them are means. But the entire mankind he wanted to guide, therefore. These three things in our Sanatana Dharma. One, Gita, which is directly given by Krishna. Second, Vishnu Sahasranama, which is given in front of Krishna by Bhishma to Yudhishthira. Third, after the Krishna avatar and all, the Bhagavata, which talks about Krishna's Leelas and the knowledge again given by him to Uddhava. These three related to Bhagavan Krishna along with his beautiful Leelas throughout life, hundreds of them. It's such a profound, wonderful literature for those who can find time and study. From the youth age itself, if you find time, some time, half an hour, 1 hour, to ponder or to study these texts, as you are growing, you are going on gathering the information, knowledge, inspiration. If you say, now I'm busy in my career, making life, no time, I'll do it in the old age. By the time you become old, na, all energy, ability, memory, health, everything will not be as it is, as you are now. Look at your own parents, grandparents. Do they have any stamina? बस ऐसे उठते हैं, खाते हैं, सो जाते हैं, 1 घंटा देखते हैं टीवी को. You know, you will be like we only. They were like us at one age. They never thought कि ऐसा होगा. They postponed and indulged in the world in all unwanted nonsense. Now tell them, Dadaji, go and study some Gita or listen to Swami's lecture. They say, iske bajaye, give me some pill, the sleeping pill, it is better to me. Because the minds are never trained. But if you from young age itself, let us say, try, some beautiful life stories of Pandavas, of Bhagwan's avatars, of all the rishis, munis, and those Purana, आपको इतना knowledge मिलेगा. Beautiful. Of course, throughout all these stories, they are the historical things. Our historians were not like other historians to hide some facts. They have, without editing, they gave it. That's their glory and left it to our discretion to see whether we rightly understand, learn from it, or misunderstand and go away from it. If Sri Rama made Sita to enter fire to check, रामायण में वो लिखते हैं हमारे लोग, वो एडिट नहीं करेंगे, उनको घबराहट नहीं है. Our rishis, they know कि our Indians are matured to know it is not out of doubt, but it is out of faith that Rama asked Sita, that he knows she is pure, immaculate, she will be coming out safely. That is why he asked her, not doubting. Our Hindus will know it, other fellows may not know. Never mind, they are their stupids. Let us not edit this. That's how stories as it is they give. You understand? That one or two, with little pondering, you will know. Whether it is Rama killing Vali from behind the tree. Vali is an avatar, he has got a vara. Anybody who's in front, his 50% energy will come to Vali. So 50 plus whatever he has, so nobody can defeat him. But he is doing non-positive things. Therefore, he should be eliminated and he is an animal. Animal can be killed from behind the tree. All that Rama told, Vali agreed. So the answer is given there. Some of us stupid people, we don't read the Ramayana, so we don't know the answer. Like that, Bhagavan has stolen the butter. Why will he steal, Baba? He has got hundreds of hefty, healthy cows giving hundreds of liters milk every day. वो तो इतना बहता रहता है उनके घर में. Why will he? He only has taught them lesson. Whatever we create is not for us, it is to distribute to everyone. You have only right to earn. Karmanyavadikara. Ma phaleshu. Yesterday we saw this only. The result is to be distributed to all those who have participated in the achievement of the success. That is how he used to distribute. That's the highest level of socialism, communism, wherein whole society and community are one family without missing divinity. Unlike the today's socialist and communist people, Paramanastika, with whatever the mouth they speak, that also is given by God, but they don't want to agree it. डरते हैं. And most of their names are on Lord Rama, Krishna only. Sita Ram का नाम रहेगा. So those few stories apart, they also have highest wisdom to convey. The 99% is full of wisdom. So right from now onwards only, we make a habit of studying them, listening them. Very soon we get all maturities to deal with the world, tackle the problems in the world, to deal with our own personality, tackle them, to set the higher goals and accomplish them. All these glorious, fulfilling way of life can be ours if you are matured. And true highest maturity comes only through study of our these great books. I just am giving you an idea. Do it from now on, youth, not as you become old. ओल्ड होने का तो कुछ होता ही नहीं. Clear? Now, like every day, today also the prayers followed by our one thought of Geeta we will see. Today is also in 48th shloka, very very famous quoted sentence it is. Many people talk about it without hiding or any surprise or secret. In the beginning only I am telling you every day because it's not a time pass or entertainment, but you must know the glory of Gita and guidance. So the sentence today which is Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. Equanimity is yoga. This is what Bhagavan Krishna tells Arjuna to maintain. That shloka is the 148th in second chapter will be for us to study. Let us see the prayers first. And the thought of the day we already shared that be is studying the life histories of Mahatmas, Rishis, Bhaktas and such glorious books. Every day 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you can see how much knowledge, information comes. You will be supporting, guiding others, not begging everyone to guide and nobody to guide and getting frustrated. वो नहीं रहेगा आप लोगों का. If you are a Hindu, you must study our Shastras. If you are a Sanatana Dharmi, you must study our Shastras. Even if you are not so, if you are the lover of wisdom without any biasness, belonging to any religion, padho isko. Everything is there in our books. Thank you. Now prayer. Om, 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 Om. 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 ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः ॐ सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः ॐ बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वा पटुत्वं च हनुमत्स्मरणात् भवेत् ॐ श्री हनुमते नमः. Thank you, friends, for waiting. One hint what is to be given is these beautiful tips of making our life beautiful won't stay in our mind unless we value them and express that value in the form of repeatedly either listening or listen once, note the points, and repeatedly think about. In today's world of so much of information and our memory chip being very small, important salient things are not there. And if they have to be there, they have to be repeatedly told. That is why you see in cricket and all, after every over, they show the ad. Even then, also after 50 overs, we don't remember it that much. Why? Because we have not given importance to it. Because we don't need it. It's a yoga of ad, yoga of repetition. So you yourself, I am doing little ad of Geeta being so glorious. Honestly, I have no profit expected from it. ये गीता को समझकर आप अपना जिंदगी को बनाओ. That is not the only thing we have in our mind. But unless repeatedly done, please I tell you, you won't remember. Like today is our 32nd day. But in 31 days, what a number of beautiful topics we discussed. How many we remember? We remember only when we repeatedly think about it. Till it becomes our memory, our knowledge, our own knowledge. Then that comes to surface our intellect whenever we have to take decisions. On the basis of that, we take decision, we act, we always succeed in life. Okay. Now, in yesterday's class, number sloka 47, we saw such a beautiful four thoughts. Karmanyevadikarahate ma phaleshu kadachana. Okay? We have right only to perform our duties. We have no expectation, or we should not have coveting attitude towards the phala, ma phaleshu. And yesterday I didn't tell you, but today I'll tell it to complete so that we can enter into our today's topic. Ma phaleshu kadasana is one. Anytime when you do a karma for the phala or enjoy phala only for you will never become qualified for spirituality. You can't become meditative and contemplative to think about the truth or reality said in our Upanishads. That way, for spiritual seekers, you do your dharma karma, give the result to others. You are not expecting result, therefore your heart is pure. There is no desire there. It is calm, quiet. Then you can inquire the truth. That is one thing for the saints or for the sadhaka, spiritual. And for you and I also, the two more thoughts which we can discuss on that is what we have done karma, no doubt. But no karma is fully accomplished only by us. Like I have established a factory. It's not I only have done, na? How many hundreds of workers, managers, producers, in the R&D department, then packers, the movers, accounts department, कितने लोग हैं मिलकर? So many are there, then only my company is running. So when the dividends, profits come, can I covet all of that? Don't give to all, anyone, share nahi karu. So they run away, then your company is closed. So many contributed. In Gita, third chapter, Bhagavan going to say, when a work is accomplished, the result comes. So many people involved in doing that work without giving them their share. Those who consume entire profit or big chunk of it, they are called a chor by Bhagavan Krishna. यो घूमते हैं स्तेन एव सहा चोर ही है कहेंगे हमको. So from that reason also, we should not have the total phala for us. Yesterday I gave you 4-5 meanings. They stand same. What are the meanings yesterday we shared? The phala comes in future. Don't focus on that. Work in the present. That definitely gives you result. So don't worry now about the phala. Second is giver is Narayana Ishvara Paramatma. You'll have to so many permutations, combinations. You'll have to manage the totality. You'll have to assess the quality of the work done by you, intentions of yours. Seeing all that and also some other work you have done earlier, uska iska phal milakar dena hai. Keeping all that in mind, it dispenses results. Therefore, what exactly you expect, it won't come. Therefore, don't expect. Then work and get whatever you get, enjoy that. Aim at something, work towards that. Enjoy whatever comes. That is the yesterday's meanings we said. Today what we are adding is one. Many also supported, therefore share the result with them. A higher level is what? Karmanyevadikarsama phaleshu. A intelligent thought is shared here. That when I do work, when the result comes, After enjoying result, I will become happy. If you condition your mind like this, that means what? You are doing two things. One is what? In future, when I expect the phala and that way it comes, then only I will be happy. This is what one funny things we are doing. And second, most funny thing what do is what? Therefore, only when the phala comes, I will be happy. Means what? Right now, I am not going to be happy. This is what a youth should understand. क्या है? वो मिलेगा मैं खुश हो जाऊंगा, मतलब अब मैं खुश नहीं रहूंगा. You only have decided, and you will be happy or miserable only in the present. So the one who postpones misery and becomes happy in the present is intelligent. The one who becomes miserable in the present, postpones happiness, is stupid fellow. When the result comes, I'll be happy means you have postponed happiness to tomorrow, means you don't want to be happy now. That means you are choosing to be miserable. Nobody can make you happy. But if somebody enjoys his karma, I am doing my work duty, I'm happy in that. Tomorrow result comes or not, God knows. If it comes, it is a bonus. Even if it doesn't come, I enjoyed my salary because while working, I'm happy. Like I'm doing this satsang to you. How much it is beneficial to you, how many of you rate it or reply to me, message to me, appreciate it, report to me, all that is in future. If you do it, I'll be happy. That is the bonus to me. But nobody lives life because of bonus. People live life because of salary. So I am enjoying while talking to you right now. I am enjoying my salary. That's the meaning of karmanyeva adhikara. Ma phaleshu kadachana. Another meaning I already told you 10-15 days back is what? Ki phala means rights. Karma is duty. In life, these two are there. Karma, the duty, phala is right. That's how we all work for rights or demand the rights and fight for rights. But logically, the rights depend on others' duties. I told you, remember, your right of getting good lecture depends on my duty of giving good lecture. So if I do my duty, your right is fulfilled. Think coolly this one. So it's my right that a good listening you must do for me. No, it is my right, but is it in my hands? It's in your hands as your duty. That let Swamiji's class, let me listen very consciously, carefully. He is taking all pains to simplify Gita for our understanding and benefit. If you do your duty of listening carefully, my right of getting a good audience is fulfilled. In the same way, the duties are given to by us by the Lord or Devata through Shastra. You do them, then it becomes their duty to give what we deserve, which becomes our rights. See, if I demand my right without doing my duty, you also demand your right without doing your duty. Both of us are not doing duty, so both of our rights will never be fulfilled. On the other hand, keep the rights away, do your duty, and I do my duty. Obviously, the rights are fulfilled. Such a important common sense plus highest wisdom is this. Now, little maturity, purity, a good heart is what? I do my duty by which your right is fulfilled. You have not done your duty, so my right is not fulfilled. So what? एक बंदे का तो rights fulfill हो गया ना. That is called as large-heartedness. A human being's heart, a pure heart, a matured heart, things like that. Immature one is वो मेरे लिए नहीं कर रहा है इसलिए मैं भी नहीं करूँगा. Then what is difference between you and him? Both are useless only, stupid fellows. A person says like that, like a mother and father. हमको भी खाना नहीं मिला, हमको कोई वाल नहीं. The children have eaten food, we are happy with that. That's called parents' love. Anybody can have that type of love and concern for others, whether he is doing his duty and fulfilling my rights or not. Like parents do that, the children never do their duty of respecting parents, which is their right, parents' right. But the parents go on doing their duty of giving them money, all of that, by which children's rights are fulfilled, that they are having good education and all that. You all must think about it. You start doing your duties, whether to your parents, to your college, school, wherever you are working, etc. Be a duty oriented person. Enjoy doing duty. You will never be miserable. Nobody dare in the world can make you miserable. On the other hand, not doing duty, sin of omission, expecting the rights because you don't deserve them, therefore they don't come to you, doubly you are dukhi. And the world is run by the Lord. I believe it, you believe or not. Therefore, anybody fulfilling his duty, Bhagavan is so kind, definitely will dispense the rights also, the phala also. He is not a miser, he is not selfish. He is not that कि अच्छा वो मांग नहीं रहा है ना तो देंगे नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता उनका. नहीं मांगने वालों को ज़्यादा देते हैं. Like in your own house, your two brothers. The one who demands, you don't give that fellow. Other fellow says, nahi chahiye, you forcefully give him. Nature works like that. Who asks is kicked. Who doesn't ask, he is given. Then don't ask. Take whatever is given as prasadam. By the way, so main thought is karmani eva te adhikaraha ma phaleshu. And ma karma phala hetu bhuhu. Don't be yourself imposing the result of karma and get bound. This is a spiritual thought. Mate sangosta karmani. Never get attached to non-performance. Don't be lazy fellow. You will never be loved or appreciated by anybody in the world. Even a kutta bhi dhum hilayega aapko dekhkar. He is useless, fellow is useless than me. I am at least working, he is not working. I am earning my food, he is buffalo 22 years, still he is not earning money. Still depending on parents. Anyway, that's what ma karma helituvo ma te sangostu akarmani. Okay. Today's shloka also has got three beautiful sentences. And the fourth one is the very, very famous quotation from Geeta. Many people quote it and it has got deep implication. And that implication is very, very useful if you really practice what is said. So, like every day, we will chant that shloka. I'll explain you the literal meaning. And as a youth, for our success in career, what we have to learn from that, half of it you'll be able to catch. Remaining thing we will supply. So, it is chapter 2, verse 48. Shall we chant it? Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Geeta Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Vyasa Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Sadguru Sharanam Mama. Om Sri Krishna Para Brahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita Atha Dvitiyodhyayah Sankhya Yoga Shri Bhagavanu Vacham. The shloka is like this. Yogastaha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyoho samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. This is a verse. Okay. Now with raga. Yogastaha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyoho samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि संगम त्यक्त्वा धनंजय सिद्ध्य सिद्ध्योः समो भूत्वा समत्वं योग उच्यते योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि संगम त्यक्त्वा धनंजय सिद्ध्य सिद्ध्योः समो भूत्वा समत्वं योग उच्यते. These are 3 times we chanted. Here Bhagavan addresses Arjuna with a name Dhananjaya. During the Rajasuya Yagam, Arjuna went to all directions and earned lot of money and gave it to Yudhishthira. And thus they did huge Rajasuya Yaga. Seeing which only thereafter Duryodhana felt jealousy and he called them for play of dice and Jhut with the help of Shakuni defeated them, sent them for that exile and incognito. Aranyavasa, Ajnatavasam. Then they came from it after 13-14 years, 12 plus 1, 13, taking all the Ayudha from Shami Vruksham. That is when Dashara is celebrated exactly 15 days back. Then they have sent Krishna also for as ambassador. Duryodhana, they were not ready to give anything. Therefore, the war became inevitable. Dhananjaya. You add a letter, I like it. Sa. Then it becomes Sadhanam Jaya. Sadhanam means preparation, qualification, talents, abilities. When you learn them, you will be called everywhere. You will be given all jobs, promotions. Then the dhana automatically comes. Without sadhana or abilities, qualifications, talents developed, Who will take us and give us job? Then when will you earn the wealth? Never will. Like that is why from the age of 13, 14 till the age of 25, you have such a wonderful dynamism and all. Don't waste it in all unwanted intelligences of TVs and cell phones and फालतू. फिर कोई एनर्जी कोई दिमाग कोई टैलेंट्स नहीं रहेंगे आपके साथ. Then you will be भीख मांगते रहोगे नौकरी के लिए. Nobody will give. And you will go to a shop and all. That also you can't manage. Don't look at the life in a very small narrow कि आज मुझे टीवी मिल रहा है, it is enough for me, or cell phone I am enjoying. No, look the life at the entirety. I have to live a long life of 90 100 years. In that I have to be highly prosperous and successful. That demands my hard work, and I have to earn so many talents abilities and I have to perform. No, in watching the TV and all this nonsense, except some enjoyment, there is everything is lost. Time is wasted. Energy is wasted. Mind is spoiled with so many negativities. Concentration is disturbed. You feel like a exhausted, fatigued fellow. Without doing, you are so tired. Then how can you be given a work to do? Can you do it also? If youngsters they themselves understand it and put a limit to unnecessary indulgences. We are not saying don't look at the TV or and all. वो तो हो ही नहीं सकता. You will leave me and go, not the TV. You love it more than me, I know. Ah, but you should limit it. Every time remember your entertainment and indulgence should not be at the cost of your career and life. Career means your profession and earnings, etc. Life means your peace of mind, your relations with all your near and dear ones. Is it not correct? We are not stopping you. Go, but not at the cost of your own life and career. That much knowledge, if you have, why will the parents force? You can tell them, Mama, I'm going to study definitely, but now I'm tired of 15 minutes. I want to just watch cricket highlights. World Cup is going on, warm up matches are going on. India, New Zealand cancelled because of rain. Today we have seen the matches. Netherlands defeated by Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka entered into the Super 12. Highlights I will see 15 minutes, Mama. You see and tell mother, Dekho, Mama, I'm seeing, the mind is fresh. Give me a cup of tea, coffee. I'm going for 1 hour study. Don't disturb. I have studied. You report it. These are the 3 chapters I studied. If you behave like this, it is your wisdom which makes parents so happy. Common sense है वो. We have arrogance more than common sense. लेकिन बोलने पे अच्छा नहीं लगता. Never mind, you are my children, na. Even though you little misunderstand me or feel bad, but you learn the lesson. That confidence I got in my 32 days. Therefore, I am daring to tell some of the subtle secrets. One of them is this. I am explaining you Dhananjaya word only. Sa add karo, to with your abilities, talents, learn from now onwards. You will be offered with lot of career jobs opportunities. You can be winner of or earner of dhanam, not only money but name and fame. Some lot of awards, rewards. You will be respected everywhere. अर्जुन को भगवान एड्रेस कर रहे हैं धनंजय. I told you that much enough. It can be spoken for hours together. That's how we speak in Geeta to elders also in elaboration every word. How to Dhananjaya, we add Sa, it becomes Sa Dhananjaya. Our life as a human is to add our talents, abilities, so that our performances become greater, greater and greater goals we can take up and work for it and keep on being an achiever habitually. That inspiration we should have. We should be achiever and contributor, not non-performer and consumer. Nobody loves us when we are only not performing and consuming. Nobody likes. But achiever and consumer, both are habits. Both are your choice. Both are made by you only. Non-performer consumer is also habit. You made it by your choice. Performer and contributor, giver. If you have made that, it's also by your choice. I am contributor through performance. Your choice. Nobody tells us this. We are not ready to listen. That is the age of arrogance. And we also don't know. If you can, as a youth, that one not ready to listen wala nikal doge na, ready to listen and learn wala. If you bring it, you are the hero of. Mind you, if you are say you are at 22 years, when you were 14, 13, 8, 10 years back, you were in schools. Some teachers told you some principles, values. पता नहीं वो टीचर अब कहाँ है, वो जिंदा भी है कि नहीं पता, and आप कहाँ नहीं पता. But if you had practiced what he said till from then onwards, what he told, who are the beneficiary? Not teacher, no, it is you. Are you getting the thought? By non-performing or learning whatever he is taught, who is the loser is me. Like I am teaching you Geeta. After the Geeta is over, आप कहाँ मैं कहाँ, मैं अपने रहूँगा. But who is benefited if Geeta is learned? It is you, na. If you are not regular, sincere, not learning, not thorough, becoming thorough, not implementing, गीता जी को कोई नुकसान नहीं, कृष्ण भगवान को कोई नुकसान, व्यास जी को कोई नुकसान है, अर्जुन को कोई नहीं है, मुझे तो है ही नहीं. Who else? For you. So Sadhananja is understood. Go on adding abilities, talents. That alone fetches you opportunities to perform well, to gain the wealth of money, wealth of name and fame, wealth of orders, awards, rewards, promotions, everything. Love from people, all that. Okay, now that is done. Dhananjay. Now three sentences in the in this shloka are first to He Dhananjaya Yogastaha Kuru Karmani. Second one is Sangam Tyaktva. Third one is Siddhya Siddhyoho Samo Bhutva. Now in the fourth one, what he said in the first line Yogastaha is defining what is the meaning of yoga. Yoga is Samatvam. I am testing your sharpness, intelligence also. Just to see how alert you are to catch. Have you tuned or not to Geeta and the speaker? Hey Dhananjaya, first thing is Kuru Karmani. Karma karo nikamma mat bano. Because Mate Sangostva Karmani, last sloka, last line, iska continuation hai ye. Therefore, Karmani Kuru, never yield to laziness. I told you the other day हिंदी में करते करते मरना है, नहीं करते हुए जीना भी मरने से बदतर है. Is worse than dying is living but not performing. It is better while performing to die. Geeta, he already said, no? Hatova prapsasi swargam jitva va bhokshase mahim. Tasmad uttishta kaunte yuddhaya krita nishchaya. If you die, you will reach to Swarga. If you win, you get this kingdom. But don't be without fighting. So to Kuru Karman. Clear? First thing is what? You must keep on performing. Only when you decide I am ready to perform, how to perform, what to perform, when the teacher tells them, they become meaningful. Like mother told you, beta market jao. अब तू जाता ही नहीं, मम्मी नहीं जाऊंगा, then किस लिए जाना, क्या लाना? Why will she tell? How can she tell? And will you listen even if she tells? Even she tells you, say, Mama, मैं जा ही नहीं रहा हूं ना, मैंने क्यों बता रहे हो आप? Same way, if you are not karma kuru, you are not a performer, you are not an action person, action oriented, you are a lazy, lethargic fellow, Geeta will not be useful to you. And people are there like that. If you want to join that category, go. No. We want to get benefit of Geeta. First thing is decide कि मुझे करना है, बस पाने के लिए. Okay? And क्या करना है? Your own goal you chose. To reach to that goal honestly, what is to be done? You must learn from others and do it. That also clarity given to you. Bhagavan says here, while doing your karma, yogastha, seated in yoga, you do your actions. Like you don't stand and drive the car or two-wheeler only during 26 January or gymnastics. That time you do it. But otherwise you sit and do, na? Everything you eat food while sitting. Only animals walkingly, standingly they eat. पशु कुत्ते ही खाते हैं खड़े खड़े और सोते सोते चलते चलते. बैठकर खाना ह्यूमन बीइंग का लक्षण है. बैठकर पढ़ाई, बैठकर ध्यानम, बैठकर एक जगह बैठ के काम करके दूसरे जगह जाने के लिए, चलने के लिए होता है. चलने के टाइम और कुछ काम नहीं होता एक्सेप्ट सम स्पोर्ट्स. So stha I am explaining you. Seated, established in, rooted in. Hey Arjuna, do karma, but before doing karma, be careful. What? Yogastha, seated in yoga, rooted in yoga, established in yoga, you do the karma. One meaning I tell you now, later meaning I tell you later on. Main meaning I'll tell you at the fourth line. What is the meaning of yoga? One meaning is what? How a yogi does any work. Listen carefully. A yogi, let us say, doing painting. He'll not be restless looking here and there and disturbed, agitated, and har 2 minutes mein coffee do, chai do. He will not do that. He will forget nidra. He'll forget your eateries. He'll forget distraction till that painting is over. He will not move from that. He'll not disturb his mind. That state of undisturbed mind is called as mind in yoga. So a yogi, how he does a painting? Is it not? Now reverse karo. So to a painter, when he is doing the painting in that mood, he is a yogi. I give you an example how a yogi does it. In that way, anybody who does it like that is a yogi. Like a petrol pump boy. Hundreds of people come and they open the dakka and all that. He'll have to put petrol. So he'll have to tell them to check that and see sir 200 rupees आपने कहा डाल रहा हूँ मैं. Taking 200 is there. Those are there तो 1800 वापस करना. In fact, he is doing it with so much concentration. In that way, he is a yogi only. So to in a sabji bazaar में 100 लोग आते हैं. So many sabji variety. Each one को तोल कर you give them packet में डालकर money लेना. Everyone is in that way trying to do the yoga only, but they don't know it. And whoever do it in the yoga spirit, they will be performing well and they achieve it. Mother cooking food, yoga. Morning, she also is a human being only. She is the one who sleeps last after washing utensils, cleaning the kitchen and all. A husband sleeps earlier only TV thoda dekh ke. You people also, youngsters eat and sleep. She sleeps late but early morning gets up. Then for husband, she'll have to make different food. For your grandparents, different. For you again, boxes. In the 2 hours, she's a Mahayogi. And none of you buffaloes get up early and help her. Once in a while at least. Sunday at least help karo. That day you want more to eat and sleep more. That double burden for her. She is more tired on Sunday. She says, "Hey Bhagwan, Sunday ho na jaye. Nahi hona chahiye chuttiyan." And these male fellows, trouble the women like. That's why women are revolting nowadays. Ever men are becoming slaves to them. Question is not men or women. You should work. That's it. By the way, the point is she does all that. Is it not? To everyone, कौन सी चीज़ स्टोव पे रखना है, कौन सा तड़का क्या गर्म करना है. एक तरफ कॉफ़ी चाय बन ही रहा है सुबह का, फिर नाश्ता भी बन रहा है, फिर लंच के लिए पैक भी चल रहे हैं. उसमें परोठे आटा गूंदा हुआ उसको रोटी बना रहे, सेक रहे, तेल लगा रहे. Yogi she is. She has no world in the mind at that time other than accomplishing all the works. Number of works is not the point. Each work in coordination, if you are able to do, that's called yoga. Yoga is a way of life. A view of life, if you understand it, a way of life, if you practice it, then you are, wherever you are a yogi. Spiritual yogis are karma yogi, bhakti yogi, jnana yogi, ashtanga yogi. But you are a karma yogi in your own field. You are playing football. It's also yoga. How carefully see that Ronaldinho, that Maradona, our at times we used to see them, the Peles and all. Whatever used to negotiate with them and kick kabaddi. It's not anything, the super rights. Everything is a yoga. And the one who is a bhogi, always wanting to eat that and all, he will never be yogi. He will be only rogi. Understood? Yogastaha kuru karmani. Like a yogi. That yogi, when he chants a mantra, when he's swimming, when he's walking, there's different dignity and gait, you call it as. It shows his every faculty in his control and he is focusing all of them to the work in hands. See that boxing, karate, judo wale, yoga. Not only them, these people who balancing wale karte on the street, they're all yogis only. You try and do that. This and to that in a rope and a small girl putting a cycle tire or something rim on that she walks. It's a yoga. You have to appreciate that. So don't do works erratically, carelessly, half-heartedly, distracted mind. This becomes a bad habit going with you throughout. Such person when he is given any big project jobs, first of all तो देते नहीं उसको, मजबूरी से मिला मान को कोई many people not out of choice but out of compulsion they are elected as leaders, not because of qualification. Like I am a group member. Nobody is a leader in group. There's no fellow less useless than me or more useless than me. I am given leadership. But I don't have the habit of doing karma in a yoga spirit. I only do erratically. Then what I will do, that work given to me half-hearted only. But from the youth age onwards, understanding the meaning of yogastaha, when you train yourself to do all actions in that way, whether it's getting up in the morning, packing your bed sheet, is it not? You are washing teeth, you are wearing your dresses, eating breakfast, washing utensils and keeping there. Everywhere you prove to be yogi. You for that you need not read weak shastras. You will be different person. You are decent. आपको देखते ही लोग हैरान, what a beautiful way his dress, his footwear, his facial expressions, everything is, he looks to be such a great person. That's how you appreciate your heroes and all, but they are made up by others. That's not their natural way. Somebody made them for some business. We're not about business. Naturally be a yogi. Everywhere you go, you are kicking your vehicle. When you have to start that, kick karna padta hai na, there should be yogi in that. Not kicking it like a donkey. Gada bhi laat marta hai. Those donkeys are laughing, yaar. He fellow is kicking the vehicle worse than us. There should be decency, respect to that vehicle. Otherwise, अच्छा झटका मारा या हैंडल टूट गया या पाँव टूट गया. What an answer. Are we not doing it every day? And so too when you put a gear, an accelerator, zii, Yamalok ke liye ja rahe hai, as if, and the vehicle name also Yamaha. सबके दिल में धड़कन, ये सब रोग का लक्षण है. You should know, no, there old people are there, students are studying, just born children are there, women folk are there in that street. My this honking the horn or sound will disturb their mind, disturb their peace or sleep or rest or study. Youth को ये common sense नहीं आता, मैं क्या करूं? Some nonsense are, I'm not, they don't come to my class anyway. If they come, then they learn it. Our presence should not disturb anyone. I'm telling, even riding a vehicle is a yoga. Parking a vehicle is a yoga. Opening a door is a yoga. Entering inside is a yoga. Sitting in your chair is a yoga. From morning wake up till sleep, everything is yoga. Sleep also is yoga. The way you sleep and slowly taking the Lord's name, asking Him to give good sound 7 or 6.5 hours sleeps with so much of energy and freshness next day to perform so beautifully as an offering to the world and the Lord. ऐसा होना चाहिए जिंदगी हमारा. Hey Arjuna, Dhananjaya, if you want to earn the dhanam, now here Rajya dhanam, you have to do the karma, that is Kuru Karmani. How you have to do that? Yogastaha. Are you getting it? योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि. योग में बैठकर कर्म करो. लेकिन बेल्ट लगा के सब तैयार होकर कार चलाना, हेलमेट लगा के सब तैयार होकर स्कूटर चलाना. इवन फ्लाइट ऑल्सो कॉकपिट में पूछ कर जाके देखो हाउ द पायलट्स आर फुली प्रिपेयर्ड. So too we have to be seated, rooted, based, supported in that yoga sthiti. योगस्थ कुरु कर्माणि. ओके, कुरु कर्माणि हो गया, योगस्थ कुरु कर्माणि हो गया. 2 बताया. Third is important. Sangam tyaktva. Giving up the attachment. Attachment is always two. One is to the result which is going to come after the karma, and to the doer in the before of karma, that I am the doer, that arrogant doer, और मैं क्या करूं वाला a guilty doer, है ना, low confidence वाला. Both are attachments. What is the way? Then I am a person supposed to do. It is my duty. That way, as a duty, when I do, it is called as Sangam Tyaktva. Arrogant doer also attached to his doership. Then the low confidence doer also attached to his non-doership. He should not be attached to both. Because Mate Sangosta Karma already told, no? Earlier wala, yaad rakhna. So Sangam Tyaktva means don't get attached to your arrogant doer or non-doer. Then the duty-oriented doer in you, you be that. दिस इज संग बिफोर द एक्शन डन. एंड एक्शन के बाद क्या आने वाला है? फल. उसके प्रति भी संग नहीं होना हमको. ऑलरेडी इट वॉज स्पोकन. जो आएगा सबको बांट कर हम लेंगे. लेट मी नो परफॉर्म. Good performance gives good result, and not only me, everybody will enjoy it. I am sharing with everyone. So Sangam Tyaktva explained. Then while you are performing, it's not you only the one who decide result, as was said earlier. Sometimes Siddhi will come, other times Siddhi may not come. Therefore, Siddhya Siddhyo Samo Bhutva. Prepare in the mind. My focus is on best performance. My performance always will not give result, because the other fellow, especially in the competitive places, is more performer than me. Definitely will be given result. Na? Then he is, when the things given are few, when some succeed, definitely others will not succeed. No. ये भगवान का ट्रेनिंग है जो हम पिछले 3 दिन से पढ़ रहे हैं. फोकस ऑन योर परफॉर्मेंस, not on the result. If with full preparation and focus you perform, definitely a beautiful result will come. And yet, there may be better people than us in performance. They may get result. Whatever you get, you receive it. Is it not? Siddhya Siddhya Samo Bhutva. Like in tennis, you see, the Grand Slam winners, suddenly they come to that age of 19, 20, 21. Such an energy they'll have from the 21 to 28. They are a whole monarch only. All the 4 Grand Slams are theirs, Grand Slams. Isn't it? Australian Open, then French Open, then US, then 4th one, Wimbledon. Grand Slams 4, even whatever the ATPs are there throughout world, go on winning. And they remain that nobody can defeat us only. But as they go to the age of 29, 30, the other youngsters come, no, 23, 24 wale. They start defeating you. First 2, 3 defeats, so they feel so humiliated. But thereafter they know, okay, it depends on my performance and other fellow. Then you can see in their interview. First time winner, they were arrogant as if they are. But later on, when they are losing and winning, they become normal, soft. Then they say, we tried our best, but today his performance is better, therefore he deserves winning. Samata aa gaya wahan. Siddhya siddhyo samaha. And a highly matured person always never worries about result, because winning and losing is in the hands of divinity. He has his own calculations to give, but he will not decide whether I perform or not. It is in my hands. He gives all the sources, he gives all permissions, he gives all freedom, he gives all the opportunity. It is me who have to seize them and do the best. Siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva. Siddhi asiddhi samaha. See that I told you this example of that Mike Tyson, boxer, 41 knockouts first. But slowly, the equivalents were coming. And toward the end, he was just went on going defeated. Then he stopped only. So whether it's beginning or middle or end, success or failure, it depends on many factors. The real success is we jump into action and do it to the best of our abilities. Of course, updating our abilities again and again. Okay. Now the last one is, what is the yogastha? You said Samatvam yoga uchyate. This is the most famous quoted line of Geeta. Equanimity is yoga. And in what Samatvam? Siddhya siddhyo. तो सिद्धि असिद्धि सक्सेस फेल्योर में अपने मन को सब रखने वाला योग में बैठकर तुम जो आपको करना है काम करो. And this has to be trained right from beginning. Suddenly overnight it won't come. And when the success comes, we jump out of the roof. When the failure comes, we jump from the 4th floor to the ground floor. Such a person of such an erratic maturity or immaturity or mentality, he'll be always disbalanced. He will not be able to direct his energies properly. Samatvam yoga uchit. Samata is balance. Equanimity of your mind regarding success or failure. These are my abilities. I am performing according to that. This much result came. I aim at higher result. For that, I will increase my abilities. I will perform better. According to this better performance, the better result came. Good, I am happy with that. In that way, always in samatha. Never ever go into the opposite of samatha called vishamata, losing the balance of mind. What a balance losing? When the success comes, jump. Failure comes, they fall down. Success and failure depend on the world and especially the youngsters. Only two things: keep on increasing your ability, talents, and perform them to the best of your abilities. Then the great successes will come. Future may, without ability performance, just to expect the result, it doesn't come. With all the ability performance, also, whatever the result comes, just accept it joyfully. And many, many thoughts are there. This life is not the end of it. You are more qualified, the better things are waiting for you in future lives. Years after it becomes Vedanta. I'll not talk to you youngsters all that heavy subject. Only four things today. Dhananjaya. Go on earning money, name, fame in the world. That will be done with sadhananjaya when you develop your qualities, abilities, talents. And kuru karma. Just because you have ability, talent, you will not succeed. You have to perform. Your abilities and all, if they have to be performed for proper result, yogastha kuru karmani. Seated in yoga, you should perform. And the yoga is what? Samatvam. Samatvam is in jaya and parajaya, siddhi or asiddhi. That siddhi and asiddhi which may come in the future should not disturb my present performance. Okay, but three more thoughts are there about Samatvam Yoga. Tomorrow I will discuss that with you. Today, this is how we stop here. Thank you for patient audience. Just pass on these things to your friends. Let more of them get benefit. That every Sanatana Dharmi, Indian, Hindu or anyone should be masters of studying Gita and make their lives with their own mastery so beautiful as much as possible. Let us enjoy our performances, even results, share it with everyone. Thus, the blossomed flowers we have to be, not a murjawa. Shall we try for that? We will all do that. Thank you once again. Mhm. Mhm. Respect Mother Gita, respect also Krishna, Lord who gave us this wisdom. Thank you. See you tomorrow.